jumping at you, bros.
What's up? And if you do end up playing the entire stream because you got real good, I'm fine with that because I've played this game a lot. So
we're playing the Zelda,
the new Zelda that just came out.
There's a new Zelda game coming out. Hold on.
This isn't the newest Zelda game, actually. What's the new one?
I don't have an image for this game. I just realized. Here, you go ahead and play. You go ahead and play goof around a bit, and I'll get an image, and I'll kind of take a look at what you're doing.
Go find an image from the new Zelda game.
New Zelda game coming.
Echoes of Wisdom. That's it. That's what we're playing.
So new Zelda. Let's see. Where's that? This is perfect.
What, that has the big Nintendo on it.
What? Watch.htm. That's not an image. Trust me, Jeremy. You're gonna understand what I'm about to do.
Okay.
And it's gonna be amazing.
Is it this? Are you gonna zoom in on the Switch?
It's gonna be amazing. Hold on, let's see. Where's our?
We should just put that one back up. I love that one.
Let's see.
Nintendo.
Yep, there we go. That's our game we're playing. Thanks, right. Nintendo.
So, are you gonna tell your story on stream or keep it to yourself?
Oh, it's whatever. I'll tell it. So, fuck Nintendo. Am I right? Not only has Nintendo taken down all of the Nintendo Switch emulators in the past, 6 months, they have also... This is speculation on my part, but I believe it to be true, and I will therefore go with that, even though I don't actually have any hard evidence, because I don't need it, because I believe it to be true. That Nintendo has gone after everybody in the entire retro gaming space who has a store that is involved in any way with selling mods of any kind. Whether they have anything to do with piracy or anything like that, it doesn't matter if you're completely not involved in that at all.
Hang on just a second. Can we plug this directly into the Batocera?
Why?
Well, because the configuration's all screwed up on this. And plugging it directly into my computer makes the configuration correct. So
well, why don't you just reconfigure it?
'Cause I don't know how.
Okay.
Oh, you mean on the Batocera?
No.
From the Batocera menu?
I mean from the title.
Oh, I didn't know there was a way to do that. I went to options, not under options.
Yeah. But only on the title.
Ah, gotcha.
You can't change it in the game, which is annoying.
That is annoying.
Oh, you know what? This controller's dead. So we need to plug it in anyway, but I don't know if that's going to solve... I don't know if that's going to do what you want.
Well, on my PC, when you plug it directly in, it configures to the correct.
I don't know how this is going to behave on the Batocera, because it's not actually Windows.
Yeah.
It's like emulated Windows.
I love magnets.
I do. They save you from your controller charge port breaking, because that's a common problem with these PS4 controllers, but...
Okay, so...
Go to options, controls, gamepad.
Alright. Well, I've never had to do that, because it's always been correct, so... Alright, sword is crossed, that's correct. Wait. So it's showing that it's correct. Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
Don't know.
Cross. Oh. Wait. Shouldn't you...
Oh.
I didn't even mean to remap it. That wasn't my... I was wanting to go back.
What's your, So you can't push any button. It doesn't. Well, that's weird.
Let's just exit the game and go back in.
Okay.
Oh,
so
wait. That's not even the correct. Hang on.
hold on.
Okay.
Let me go back. Try now. See what the controls
No,
are.
it's the same as last time. It's wrong.
What's wrong about it?
Well, sword should be this button. This should be the action button. That should be the use item button, and that's the map. So this is like all like way super wonky.
Wait, what should be the map?
This should be map, and it's this. This should be sword, and it's this. It's like it's rotated.
Sounds like some A B X Y B
Strafe is
A
not
Y
even one of the
X.
face buttons. It should be R1 or L1. Anyway, wait, no, I'm just strafing. Actually.
What? How does this game play?
Well, you can strafe by holding L1 and then moving.
Well, how's
around.
it supposed to play?
On the SNES?
No, how is this game supposed to play, Jeremy? I don't even what do you say? I don't understand what you're saying. Strafing. How are you?
I'm not when I'm walking, I'm not turning in the direction that I'm going.
Okay,
Strafing
I
around.
see. I don't know what it's supposed to be like, so
Okay,
I don't have
yeah.
any reference. I have no point of reference here.
That's what I was saying. In the game, you're supposed to be able to hold L1 and be able to strafe. but
Okay.
Not just always strafing all the time.
I've never played a Zelda game, so I don't know. Well,
Okay,
look,
well,
I don't know. I
let's
mean,
see here.
I can't.
Click the title. Okay. We'll figure it out.
I mean, this is.
Let me see if I can figure out the control thing, and you continue your story.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even care about my story, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I'm gonna go bankrupt, but that's fine.
What? See, I thought you were getting things under control.
Nope, I've been denied by every payment processor that's supposed to be able to do it.
For what reason?
They won't tell me. They just say the bank has denied your application.
Oh,
Why is that? I don't know. The bank just denied it. We can't really give you details.
That sucks.
So, here's what it is. But I don't need this house anyway. You know? I can get a little house. I got a lot of equity in this house.
So what are so the distributors are still an option, right?
Yes, and I am talking to some of them.
And can you explain your situation and maybe just say, hey, I gotta.
Oh, they don't care about my situation. They just want to sell my products. So, I mean, I don't know what.
So the distributorship is like that's where all your eggs are now.
Well, that and eBay. I can still sell
Right.
stuff on eBay, but that's not really. It's not really the way things are supposed to be.
All right,
I
so
have
it
one,
has the correct controls laid out here. It has.
but
them,
Botto Sarah is just not translating them into
I think
the
that's
correct
what it
stuff.
is. Yeah. So
Okay.
Can we change
Well,
it from Botto Sarah? Or should we just guess? No, if I remap it, it's going to go to that weird thing and not let us. It's like it freezes the game.
it doesn't freeze the game. It just doesn't work. Like, it's not detecting the controller as a valid.
And then default changes it to something different. That's not what it is.
Wait, what do you mean?
When you go to default, it goes to the AVXY format.
Well, that would be like for an Xbox controller, which
Yeah.
might be what this was originally designed for. Let's see what the. Try pushing a button on that controller. No, no, that's not it. Okay. Okay, let's exit out of here.
Are we stuck?
Okay. We should be able to exit out. I did that earlier. Let's see. Let's try... I wonder which one we were on. Were we on Proton or were we on Lutris? I'm not sure. Let's try Proton. Let's put SDL to auto. And let's give that a shot. I don't know which mode we were in for the Windows emulation. It'd be a lot easier if I could just run this on Windows, but
Computer?
that computer, yeah.
Mm. Have you ever played Hitman on the arcade on the?
Okay, so it detected it as a PlayStation controller again.
Which button are you using to select though? X or
Circle.
Circle. No. See, it's X should be the select button.
And remapping still doesn't work.
Yeah, it picked up. It showed. Oh, the default is showing is that now. Oh, well, try it. Go to.
It's not right though,
Yeah.
because this is how it was before.
Yeah.
It's annoying that the remapping doesn't actually work.
Right.
Now this is exciting. Let's try Lutris. Let's see if Lutris works. Sometimes games are weird. Don't know why the controls are not mapped correctly though, because it's detecting it's a PlayStation controller.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any issues with any other games on Windows emulation with the controllers not being mapped correctly. So I'm not really sure.
Oh,
Okay.
did it just delete our? Oh, because
The controls are correct now.
Because you changed the emulator.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Hey, you wanna start now since you're done doing
Yeah,
what
so
you're doing?
X is actually... No, I do want you to play a little bit so I can get an idea of what
to
it's
do?
like. So
All right.
now you're not strafing all the time, so
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. So strafe is, wait, which one is it? Oh, it's R2. I don't ever strafe, so I forget which
Okay.
button. Okay, so sword
Is
is
it R2 on the Super Nintendo?
yeah. There's no strafe on the Super Nintendo.
Hmm.
So sword is cross.
Yeah, cross.
Circle is, or O, whichever one. O is run around.
Is
run.
equilateral rectangle.
Yeah, equilateral rectangle is like shoot your weapon,
Uh-huh.
and then Triforce up here is your map. Is your map?
See, I knew that Zelda was a Sony game.
button. Right.
Did
So-
Nintendo steal Zelda from Sony and during the Nintendo PlayStation debacle?
Maybe.
Is that how that happened?
Yes, that's what happened. Since Zelda wasn't out yet at that point. All right. So to use an item is square. Circle is run, so you walk slightly faster. Cross is sword. This game is a roguelike. You know what a roguelike is, Caleb?
I do.
Have you
Well, I
played
know
any
what
roguelikes?
Rogue is. I played that one.
I've never played that.
No, I haven't either. I don't know that anyone has.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah.
A game called Rogue.
Yeah.
I never knew.
And then roguelikes are like
like
Rogue,
Rogue,
and then roguelites are like
so there's meta
kind
progression.
of Rogue, but it's not the same level of like adherence to the exact rule set.
It's
you know?
not. Yeah, it's not as Nintendo hard as Rogue.
Right.
You might say. So roguelites are things like 20xdx, where every time you play a run, you gain some sort of like in-game meta currency
Right.
that you can use in the shops outside the game.
Yeah.
Where in this game, every time you start over, you start over.
Right.
So that's
It's-
a true roguelike.
It's the difference between a game that is fun and I want to play and a game that I don't want to play. Fuck you, game.
What are you talking about?
The roguelite versus roguelike.
Which game would you want to play?
The one where you actually make some fucking progress.
No, the point, look, I agreed with you until I played the hell out of this game.
Yeah, but
the end of every run is the beginning of the next one. It's just like, oh shit, I gotta run that back. I can do better this time.
Yeah, but I just don't like.
So if you make meta
starting
progress,
at 0,
it's like baby mode, holding your hand. You
yes,
know? Like,
I'm the baby. Wah wah.
It turns it
Goo goo
from
gaga.
Is skill. Well, you don't have to play it anymore once you beat this one.
Well,
Once
okay,
you win,
but
you
I'm
win.
just saying, like, you know. I'm just saying, like, you know.
All right, let me give you some more stuff. So this is a can of Dr. Drank.
Okay, cool.
It replenishes hearts.
Is that a Zelda term?
Yeah. And I've got 3 of them. The little indicator down there that how many I have. All right, so this is my inventory.
Uh-huh.
It's tiny. You can get more inventory later. You can find it. You know, it's random.
Hey, Jeremy, would you play a roguelike classic Castlevania game?
I don't know if you could have a roguelike Castlevania game. That's more like just a randomizer.
What do you mean?
Well, a classic Castlevania game doesn't have like item progression and stuff, so there's not really like. It's just, I mean, a rogue. Well, I mean, it would be.
Well, you would have to
procedurally
start
generated
over every
maps.
time in a new map, so you would
Sure,
never
sure.
learn the placements of enemies or anything like that.
Yeah,
And it would be an absolute fucking nightmare.
it would be. Yeah,
And you would not enjoy it, I would
it would be.
imagine.
But see, the thing is, the meta progression. Now I'm not paying much attention, so I am gonna die pretty soon if I fuck it up. But hey, new sword. All right.
Ba-da-da.
The meta progression in this game is skill. Like I'm way the hell better at this than I was the very first time I played it.
Yeah.
You make it a little further. And there's 12 levels. Once you beat the 12th level, you're at the end, right?
Well, yeah. Would the meta progression in this hypothetical Castlevania also not just be skill?
It would be, yeah. And
But it
once
would
you
just- but it would
once you
be-
beat it.
It would be so infuriating to play, though.
It would be. Unless you were a huge Castlevania fan, which I am not, and that's the difference. Like, I don't like Castlevania to begin with.
I feel that my experience with Castlevania has always been trial and error.
Yeah.
So if there's no trial and error, which there
Right.
wouldn't be, I just don't know that I would ever.
The stage layouts and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know that I would ever successfully beat the game.
So, like, I mean, I respect Castlevania, and I love Igavanias, and
Yes,
like,
of course.
But Igavanias and no, Harmony of Dissonance is an Igavania. No, I just like I just like Igavanias. I don't like Castlevania games.
Well, Harmony of Dissonance is somewhere in between.
Well, I mean, you have the whip and the standard loadout, but you also have
But you do have jumping movement in the air, right?
Right.
Well, that's the key thing that differentiates an Igavania.
I didn't like Harmony of Dissonance until we played it on stream. I tried several times to get into that game and didn't care for it.
I thought it was really fun.
I loved it.
I like it better than Aria of Sorrow.
I think I do. I think I like them equally at least, but I did not like. I had a dual pack, like a Game Boy Advance 2-in-1 cartridge that had both of those games on it. And I played the hell out of Aria of Sorrow, and I tried several times to get into Harmony of Dissonance, and I didn't. And I think there's 2 major reasons. One, Aria of Sorrow reminds me of the best Castlevania game, which is Symphony of the Night. And Harmony of Dissonance doesn't remind me of that game as much.
Oh, what the hell?
What? Are we logged out?
We got logged out of Restream while we're during a stream.
Oh. So are we streaming still or no?
I believe so.
Well, how? Weird.
Well, see, here's the thing for me about Aria of Sorrow. I actually... Oh, hold on. I might have fucked this up. Hold on. Here's the thing about Aria of Sorrow for me, is that I think that it actually the fact that it is... Hold on. I've realized that our... Okay, Dungeons of Infinity is not... Anyway, no, my problem with Aria of Sorrow is that it is similar enough, but inferior enough
inferior to,
that it really makes me just want to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night instead, because
and
the control scheme...
that's one thing, but when you had it on the go as a kid,
right?
You know, that's the
that's the appeal.
That's your fix on the road. You know?
Yeah, the appeal. I mean, it is an inferior version of Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
But the advantage of it is that you can play it, you got it in your pocket, right?
Right.
But whenever it's no longer in your pocket and you just have it on the TV where you can play Symphony of the Night, to me it's like it's worse than Harmony of Dissonance is a completely different game. The way it plays is different. And so it doesn't feel like you're just playing a bad version of Symphony of the Night, which is how I felt playing Aria of Sorrow.
Yeah.
I felt like this is Symphony of the Night, but not good.
Right. Okay, I want to get back to that, but let's talk about this game for a second. So there's shops in the dungeon.
Sure.
And you have a very limited inventory.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff you're going to want.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make a lot of, hard choices. This is a bottle of milk, and it replenishes 8 hearts. And that's great, except that I only have 4 hearts, so it's kind of a waste right now. It's a good price for it, because normally it's like $80. But I'm not going to buy it right now, because I already have 3 cans of Dr. Drink, and that'll be just fine for me right now.
Whoa, are you already 3 levels in?
Yeah.
Well, dude, you'll beat this game in like 15 minutes, and then we'll just...
These first 3 are like the tutorial levels. It gets a lot longer and harder from here.
I'm assuming this first 3 is all I'm ever going to see myself. That's my guess.
So, if you... Okay, curses. Yeah, this is a good example. So, there are curses in certain chests, making chests dangerous to pick up, but you also want to pick them up because they could have something good in them. My curse is picking up hearts reduce my health, and I have to collect 60 rupees to remove the curse.
Okay.
So, little challenges. And
so what happens if you drink some Dr. Drank?
That doesn't count.
Okay.
Only picking up the hearts that enemies drop.
Gotcha.
Like those. Because they're going to start flooding out of them now that I'm cursed.
Right.
That's actually not a mechanic, but it's it's the luck of the thing,
Right.
I don't see a single heart out of an enemy until now, and now there's suddenly 2.
Is this game like the Dark Souls of Zelda?
It's the Dark Souls of Zelda, Caleb. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get to the end of this. I'm going to beat the boss if I make it that far. And we'll get to the next stage, and then we can start over and let you play. Because I don't want to run the board here.
Alright.
This isn't a particularly impressive or lucky run that I've got going right now, so I don't really care to lose it.
What are these thingamajigs?
It's a red kinstone piece. So there are little pedestals around the dungeons that randomly will have one of these colored stones on them. There's 4 different colors.
Okay.
And they're really there just to waste your inventory space. So if I find a good item, I usually drop them.
But what are they for, though?
Oh, if you merge 2 of them, you get 2 treasure chests. And they are of like ascending value. Green is the least valuable, then blue, then red, then gold.
Okay.
So if you have a gold one, good idea to hang on to it unless you really need the inventory space. But you could never, in all 12 stages, never find a gold pedestal either. So like, you could just be holding that in your inventory for no reason.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I want those. Damn it.
Well, you can't have them. Well, unless you want to die.
60 rupees? I still need 52 more, damn it.
Yeah, you're going to be cursed for a while, I would imagine.
I need that rupee luck.
Was that Zelda there?
There's dead people in this game.
Ah, dang.
This game's dark.
Is that from the original?
No. You may have noticed the blood all
I thought this
around
game was
the
made
place.
entirely from stolen sprites.
Well, took some liberties, I think.
I see. Okay, so to finish my story, yes, my shop was shut down. Well, was killed. My payment processing was killed by probably Nintendo.
Uh-huh.
Not directly. They don't give a shit about me.
Right.
But indirectly, in the form of them telling PayPal, hey, go fucking shut down anybody who is even remotely suggesting that they might modify a game system.
Uh-huh.
Regardless of whether or not what they're modifying is legal, which is what I do. I do legal stuff, specifically.
Yeah, not having to do with Nintendo consoles and...
I mean, I mod a Super Nintendo or an N64 every now and then, but that's to add RGB video to them. I'm not doing anything that would in any way infringe on Nintendo's intellectual property, but I'm just positive that Nintendo's lawyers went to PayPal and said, you need to crack the fuck down on anybody doing mods.
Yeah.
And PayPal said, mods, that sounds like something that you're doing.
Right.
And I said, well, actually, if you check and see what mods I do, you'll find that everything I do is completely above board and legal. But PayPal said, you know what? We don't give a fuck, actually. Turns out.
Yeah. Hey, I'm uncursed now.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Uncursed in just one chest.
Gemstones. I feel like this game needs to span a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Because there's a lot to know about it, and I want you to get a couple of good runs in, if you're interested.
I'm not, but it's fine.
All right.
No, I am. Let's go. Tell me stuff.
These are gemstones. Black is the most valuable one.
Okay.
But it's another one of those things like the kinstone pieces. They're just kind of there to waste your inventory.
Well, what do you
space.
do with them?
You find one of Zora's gem ponds, and you throw 2 of them in, and you get an item.
Wait, so you gotta just take up 2 inventory slots, or do they stack?
You eventually can find a gem bag that holds all of your kinstones and gemstones.
Oh, okay. But until that point,
Yeah,
you take
it's
up 2
taking up
inventory slots.
Yep.
Damn. And how many inventory slots do you have? Like 6?
6 right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very
Do you
restricted.
get more?
You can, yeah, you can
inventory?
find, yeah, if you find it. That's
Do you get a bag?
Yeah. Yeah, if you see a bag of any kind, bomb bag, arrow
Bomb
quiver,
bag.
Yeah.
Dungeons
of Infinity
added bomb bags. Not to be confused with bomb bad.
Yeah.
The fuck is bomb bag?
So hey, did you download Saints of Virtue with Sam or something?
No. we were just talking about old Christian games.
After we talked about it, I looked up like some YouTube videos of it. What a bad game. That was
Was
such
it bad?
Really
It was like a Doom clone, right?
Like apparently there's a glitch in the
But
first
like with a sword
level
facing you straight out.
Yeah, and you shoot, bullets out of your... I'm gonna die right here.
That is very silly. Why do you shoot
I don't
bullets
know.
out of the sword?
Why didn't you just swing the sword?
swing it? Was...
Hang on to it if you can.
Oh, I thought it was going to be that old man.
It gives you... Yeah, you carry around the old man. It gives you a lot of money if you complete this quest.
Okay.
Alright.
So Saints of Virtue has a bug that what?
Apparently, like, people can't get past the first stage because there's no, like, the end point never spawns or something, so you're just kind of, like, always... I mean, I don't remember having ever beaten it, but I really vaguely remember playing that game anyway, so...
I wonder if that's
I remember the weird, creepy masks,
Yeah.
That's all I remember, really, about it, because I don't know that we played it long enough to know.
I wonder if that's a modern computers trying to run DOS games problem, or if that's the game is broken and you can't and it was never able to be played.
Right. I don't know.
Didn't you get the Saints of Virtue at like one of them Christian bookstores or something?
Yeah, I think there was one on Nettleton, just a local Christian bookstore. I think that might be where I got it.
I really dug the wild looking masks and just the weird
The aesthetic
imagery.
of the game is kind of cool.
Yeah.
The what armor of God, kind of cheesy, man. It really looks bad. but the masks, I thought they were dope, man.
The running round, you know, the level, like, just texture work and the enemy designs and stuff are kind of wild looking.
Yeah.
It's neat. I like to see old games that had really bizarre visuals.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a game.
I have a little nostalgia for Doom and its clones, but not much, because I didn't play a ton of Doom when I was a kid.
Right.
So, but I do. I mean, I have that old 90s nostalgia just as much as you probably do for a game that you didn't play much as a kid either.
We played Doom. Me and Sam would play Doom on his computer, because Sam had a really shitty
so you were younger than me. When Doom came out, of course I wasn't allowed to play it and all of that, and
I didn't play it.
It kind of got lost on me, but maybe, I mean, you know, Doom's been played by generations. So.
Right. I didn't really play it until later on because Sam had a really shitty Pentium 3 computer.
Uh-huh.
Which, you know, was like he got it for free at some point. And so there weren't a lot of games he could play on that thing.
Okay, I was just gonna show you the other Dark Souls. The other thing that makes this the Dark Souls of Zelda, and then you can start a run.
Oh, do you have stamina in this game?
No.
See, it's not the Dark Souls of Zelda if it doesn't have stamina. But it does have bonfires.
There you go. All right.
That's cute. The bonfire, cute and all, but no stamina. No Dark Souls.
Yes.
You gotta have stamina. It's part of the game.
Oh, that makes Skyward Sword the Dark Souls of Zelda. I'll go to
that's a good point.
New game and you can start a. Oh, I was gonna say you can choose a bonus item. Like a free item.
What if I'm super hardcore though?
But you've never played this.
You don't know.
Oh no, go to quit to title.
Ah, damn it.
Which sucks because you have to wait for the whole opening sequence.
Yeah, I wish I could skip it. Why
would be
can't
nice
I?
If you can skip it on the SNES version.
I'm pushing the start button.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I wish he would patch that out.
Seriously.
There's been like 14 updates since he released it. That would be a good one.
What do I need to do?
Bonus.
Bonus.
And
what should I
pick
get?
An item to start with.
What would you recommend? The Rod of Stone?
So the wooden shield gives you
some
plus
apples.
That's healing, yeah. That's a good thing to start with. Since you've never played, the healing might be good. Wooden shield is +1 defense and it blocks like small projectiles.
Okay.
+1 health is always nice. 100 rupees if you run into a shop in the first floor or two would be nice. They all have antidote. I wouldn't grab. Just because that.
What about fire orbs?
That cures a curse, and the likelihood that you're going to get a curse in the first few minutes is not great.
Okay.
Fire orbs are a full room, or not a full room clear, but an AOE attack. They're really nice, but there's not like enemy spam in the first few floors, so you're just holding up an inventory slot for no reason.
I think I'm going to get some apples. I feel like I'm going to need health.
Cool. That's a solid choice, I think. I don't know what apples do. Probably 3 hearts.
I'm going to play the game strafing sideways.
There you go.
How do you feel about that?
Sounds good to me. You can talk to that frog if you want.
Die!
Those bombs aren't random. They're always there.
How do you throw a bomb?
Start or hop, whatever it is. And then square when you get out. Oh, well, equip it. And then square. And then pick it up with circle. Sorry. If you just drop it on the crack, it doesn't. You don't have to pick it up. You can pick it up and throw it with circle.
I see. What if I accidentally throw a bomb whenever I meant to throw away?
Should we just play A Link to the Past for a few minutes to get you used to the game?
No, no point in that.
Great so far. Haven't died yet.
Oh, I'm about to.
He can stab you through that wall.
So can I. Damn it. How's it going for me? Did you say I'm
pretty good so far?
say I've got a pretty solid run going
You
here?
made it to the second room. That's
All right.
pretty nice.
Don't worry about it. I got this. Okay.
Hey, check to see if you still have your apples. I think one time when I restarted a run, I didn't start with my bonus item.
Oh, I got my shit, bro.
You could have
See-
used an apple. That would have saved the run.
Well,
Yeah, that was a good run you had going.
I felt that the run was dead,
Yeah.
you know. And I just that's just how I felt, okay.
It didn't help that you blew yourself up in the first room.
Okay, let's see. Shall I go over
Hey,
here?
check out these physics right here. Look, you got two doors right here. Then and above you, in that room up above you, is the bomb hole where you came into the castle.
That's a little odd. That's procedural generation for you.
Yeah.
Obviously not following any rules.
Well, the map makes sense for the most part, but that bomb hole can show up in weird spots.
Right.
Can you go back out? I don't know if you can go back out of the castle. You cannot. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No, you can't.
But I don't wanna. I'm scared. I don't know if you noticed, but I died last time. I'm really good at Zelda.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you, Jeremy. I hate Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
I hate these
Because of
games
the perspective, I know.
because I can't, bro. I can't. I'm no good at it. Why do the candles not give me hearts?
What do you feel like is the reason why you're not good at it? It's just up, down, left, right, and swing your sword. Like, there's not really anything to it.
It's too complicated, bro. I don't know. Maneuvering is a pain in the ass. Ah, sick. Is melon slurp better than Dr. Drank?
No, they're all the same. All the sodas are the
Oh.
same.
Do I just get melon slurp in this run? Is that
No,
the-
there's like 40 different sodas, and none of them are the same item as any of the other ones.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah, it's
I
just
like
to
that.
also waste room in your inventory.
I do like that feature. It's a
Yeah.
good feature. Well, seems that I opened a door somehow. How did that happen?
Yeah, but okay, so these guys, you can't hit their sword.
As you can see, I'm amazing at Zelda games.
The guys with the long sword, you can't hit the sword side of them. You have to
Uh-huh.
hit the shield side of them because
Yeah,
they
I
can't
get
block with
that.
the shield. They block with the sword.
Yes, I get that, Jeremy. The issue is that these games fucking suck and I hate them.
All right.
That's the real issue. Hey, that's not what I normally get there. I don't normally get that.
No. There's some randomness, but you're always going to get 4 bombs or more.
Nice. Alright, this time will be different. Because I'm much more skilled this time. It's just, man, I don't know. It's just the running around. Here's what it is. I think what it is the directionalness, positionalness requirement of the sword swing to ever connect with anything is such a fucking pain in the ass to me.
I will give you a hint for this particular game, and I don't think it's the same. Oh, you can bomb that wall probably. And I don't think it's the same in A Link to the Past. I think it's this particular fan game. Swinging the sword down from an upward angle sucks. You want to be on the side or the bottom of an enemy. Like swinging it, like if you're facing downward, that sucks. You don't want to be there.
It's
you don't
just,
want to be in that position.
here's what it is. It's just entirely unclear.
Yeah.
what the actual hitbox is.
Yeah.
Because the arc of the sword suggests that the hitbox is in places that it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what always gets me in these games.
I think it is the slash. Look at the slash, like the yellow arc. Like, that's the actual hitbox.
I don't think it even is.
The sword extends beyond the actual hitbox.
I think the hitbox is only the tile in front of me.
No, because you can hit from the side.
It's very marginal, the amount of hitting from the side that you can do. Yeah, so the way that these games work out for me is that I just damage boost through every killing every enemy, which means that I run out of health and then I die, and then I stop playing the game because fuck these games. That's my basic position. The fact here's the issue is
I played it from the time I was 5. Maybe I just gained some sort of muscle memory or like a. I mean, I've been playing Link to the Past since I was 5 years old, so... Yeah,
and I've been playing A Link to the Past since never.
Yeah.
Because I've never played it. I mean, I've tried to play it a couple of times. This is my same problem with Secret of Mana. This is why I never played through Secret of Mana, because it's the same mechanic.
Yeah.
And it fucking sucks.
I played some of Secret of Mana, not a lot.
The sword is just as awful, and you don't have any kind of blocking mechanic that you can use as like a way to deal with the fact that the sword is so shit.
Yeah.
So the game just serves to piss me off and nothing else, which I knew it was going to. Like, I didn't go into this today thinking I was going to have any fun.
Well, if you would prefer for me just to do a run, then we can do that.
We can. Look, I'll try a couple more times, but the fact is that I'm never going to play this game. So, like, I will accomplish nothing.
Yeah.
But I'll try it a couple more times, and then you can take over.
Well, it is a really cool concept, and
oh, sure, yeah, but it's just it would be a cooler concept.
Fresh take on an old classic,
It would be a cooler concept if it was a good game that they based this off of.
Yeah, I would take him.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm a hater because I'm a hater because I don't. These games don't work.
But I can't think of another game that would work better in this format. This game is awesome in this format.
I think that if you had a Symphony of the Night game that's in this format,
where just the entire castle's random?
The entire castle's random. That would be awesome. Would be cool. Because the thing about randomizers in Symphony of the Night is that the randomizers make the castle, like, make your progression through the castle kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But if the item placement always was logical, but the castle itself was random, that would be a wild experience. Because each time you're like traveling through the castle in a unique way, a new different castle that you have to contend with learning where everything's at.
Right. Sometimes keys can be like under pots and stuff, so you want to make sure you open.
I got a bomb.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick, actually.
So
or like even this format where you just like where you've got these 12 different levels and every one is a random part of the castle. So like you're playing through the library and then you're playing through the whatever.
Yeah.
Or are you thinking just like completely scramble the entire whole game?
Well,
I don't know if that's even is that possible?
You would construct
for it to be a Metroidvania as a roguelike?
Well, sure, because you could scramble the individual rooms of the different areas. Like you could develop a set of rooms for the library, a set of rooms for the, so on and so forth.
Right.
So you could scramble up all the rooms to where the library is different every time you go through it, or
would the routes to get to the library be different every time too? Or
well, see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the map would be that you would have the library and the various different areas would be constructed from pre-built rooms that are scrambled, but also the different areas could be scrambled because they could basically take up pre-shaped blocks, and then the castle could get scrambled every time.
That'd be cool.
So I think, wait, is this where this is where it came in? Okay. So I think it could be.
We have
I
a
think
key
you could.
now. So if you find a locked door,
Oh, isn't there a locked door over here somewhere? I think there's one through here. No? I swear I saw a locked door earlier. There it is. Nice. Yeah, no, I think you could do it. I think you could do it, and I think it could be awesome.
yeah,
That's what I want to see.
that would be cool.
But then it could be a roguelite where you wait, what would you keep if it was for it to be still challenging? You couldn't keep like your actual power-ups or anything, but what could you keep? I wonder. Health maybe? Maybe you could gain more health, like level up part, but not the actual abilities.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That might make it too easy.
Here's the thing. I like I like RPGs.
Uh-huh.
And I like progression.
Yeah.
And I like roguelikes, I think.
Is this a giant curse in here?
Could be.
Sward.
So, I like progression, and I like 20XX, which is the only roguelite I've ever played.
Yeah.
But what I like about this game is the I gotta run that back factor. Like there's so many times where I made it like an hour and a half into a run and had a stupid death that I could have avoided and go, okay, I gotta do that again because I can do better, you know. And there's no like in a roguelite, even in a bad run, or at least in 20XX, even if you have a bad run, you're making marginal progression. And it doesn't feel like an earned victory, you know what I mean? Like, but you're still making that marginal progression. That just makes it an RPG at that point. Like grinding, you're grinding runs so that you can finally beat the game.
Right.
Whereas here, you're not grinding anything. You're just learning and getting better. You're grinding skill.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing that I get what you're saying, but I'll give you an example. We once played a game. I know you didn't really get into it, so, but we once played a game on stream called Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I love that game. Great game. Mm-hmm. Even though we didn't play through it on stream, we only played it a few times and then gave up on it. I played the shit out of the game. Yeah. I put a ton of time into that game. Mm-hmm. But one of the things that game had going on is that you would get into these encounters whenever you're traveling through the world where some enemies would show up in a group, mm-hmm. and you would fight them. And if you died or if the fight didn't go the way I wanted it to go and I wanted to load the previous quick save, those guys were randomized. So you might die and then just not even run into those guys again. Oh. And that always pissed me off because I wanted to run that back. I wanted to fight those guys again and do better.
Right.
And because I was, trying to get it perfected down to where that I could get into an encounter and do all of the correct moves to take them all down without taking any damage. Right. That. So when I wasn't happy with how a battle went, I wanted to fight those guys again. Right. And because those encounters are randomly generated, when you load a save, that encounter may not happen, mm-hmm. and that always bothered me. So this is like an entire game of that. It's like the entire game is that.
It's not though, because the concept and the idea and the like it's all there every run. Nothing is astronomically different. It's just the shops will have different items. The maps laid out differently. You might find the ice rod this run and the rupee rod next run or whatever,
Right.
So there's a can of soda.
Does it tell me what it is, or do I just randomly spend money on it?
No, you just select it and it tells you what it is.
Okay.
So the ice orbs are the AoE attack that are good for clearing rooms if you got like a.
I got one inventory slot. This is melon slurp.
I wouldn't buy either if you already have healing. Like
I got apples.
You got your apples. Yeah, I wouldn't buy either of them unless you want those ice orbs for later. But
who needs them? How many rupees do I have?
72. They're up there.
Do you feel this game makes a good use of widescreen?
I do, because it gives you the standard Zelda experience in the middle and all your HUDs and mini maps and stuff on the outside. I like it.
Nice. Yeah, look, I don't know, man. Like, my favorite game of all time is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and that game is entirely about, well, if you're playing it on Revengeance mode, it's entirely about understanding the exact layout of each level, where the enemies are, and how to optimize your route through it.
Yeah.
So, optimizing your route is the game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you might play Metal Gear Rising and think that slapping the button is the game, but that's not the game. The game is route optimization.
But you like getting
and it's just
on the bosses and stuff too.
Yes, but even that is about optimizing the patterns, which I mean that still works for a game like this because the bosses are still going to work on the same kind of like patterns. That part is not random.
My
right?
point was just going to be, what if every time you failed at a boss, you got
Why
some
can't
stat
I
boost?
drink that?
Oh, it's just decoration. You can light the torches by hitting freaking circle. Yeah.
Dropping a bomb.
What if while you're grinding out S rank runs, every time you lose to a boss, you get some like small stat increase and it makes the boss easier each time?
Well, that's just an entirely different game at that point.
Yeah, I'm making the difference between a roguelike and a roguelike.
No, I get it. I get it. I just it's the I don't know, man.
Between the two, I'm not saying one is inherently better than the other. They're just different in a way that I get different enjoyment out of them. I like them both equally in different ways.
My enjoyment of RPGs is different from my enjoyment of like action games.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking for something entirely different whenever I go to an RPG versus an action game, right? Which, you know, obviously you would be. Mm-hmm. Except for some action games do have RPG elements, but it's not like what you're talking about with the roguelite, because if you don't win, you don't get a stat boost.
I'm just making the stupid...
No. I get it. No, it's not a stupid comparison. It makes sense, except that it doesn't.
Yeah.
but it's not a stupid comparison. I mean, it does make sense on some level to compare them, but you are definitely. If you made Metal Gear Rising a roguelite, that would be a weird experience for me. Because the thing is that the game is about skill. It is. Yeah. You could do it and make a roguelike or a roguelite out of it. Either one. I don't have a rod, do I?
No.
Can I put an arrow in there?
I need to charge my arrow.
You could do it, and it would just become all about the skill of the actual like fighting mechanics.
Right.
But like I said, most of the game, really deep down, most of what Metal Gear Rising is about optimizing your route through the level. Mm-hmm. Knowing where the enemies are going to be, how to encounter them in the correct sequence to where that you get the best chance for a good outcome.
Right. Because
you can be really good at the game and still get fucked over because... Was I supposed to do that?
If you wanted to.
I didn't read what it said, so I was hoping it would tell me.
If your inventory is full, if your inventory is full and you have a restorative item on the ground, you can just use it from the ground.
Okay.
So that's what you just did.
Banana. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's an action game. The combinations of the enemies that you end up fighting can lead you into situations where you get fucked over by the game. And so it is... I've been...
You found a key now, so you're...
Where was that door?
Oh, it's up there. It's up.
Damn it. I think whenever I walk into... just walk right into an enemy. It's about optimizing how you encounter the enemies in what sequence, because that has a big effect on whether or not the game plays fair or not. Essentially,
that glove is a good item. Actually, they're both really good items, but the glove is.
Ooh, leather gloves. What is this?
That gives you a permanent compass and map for every dungeon.
I see. How many rupee do I have? I've got enough to buy both.
Yeah.
Or well,
but
either.
The inventory space is a problem, so you might want to look at what you can throw away.
Well, I got this stupid piece of shit. I got this stupid piece of shit, and I've got this. What is that? Is that an orb?
One ice orb, but it's a one-time use item, so you could really drop the arrows, the gem, the kenstone, and the orb.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
You have arrows, but you don't have a bow, so you can't use them.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
No. You cannot walk down that. That'll take you to the next.
Can I go here?
Huh? Yeah, you can go in there.
I don't think there's any enemies left in this level.
If you walk down the stairs, you're done. You're out.
I don't think there's any enemies left in the level. I think I've been through every room and killed everything.
Yeah. So what are you trying to do?
Well, I was gonna go find some enemies and use my ice orb.
Well, you can just use it on nothing. If you
I just thought it would be cool. All right, let's do it. Now what? Ah, nice.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So they're good to have later when you have more inventory space, but not right now.
Yeah, I get it.
And not one of them.
Okay, let's drop the arrows since I don't have a bow.
Completely useless. And that gold kinstone would be good to keep around. The purple gem is not great, but the
damn it.
The gold kinstone would be good to keep around because it's the most valuable one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just buy both of these if that makes sense to do. And I will just I'll just ride. I'll let that ride for a little while, and if I need to dump one of those items and one of the other items later, I'll do it then.
Yeah, that works.
Hello. I have 13 sons at home. It's a lot of sons.
You can talk to people more than once, and they'll tell you more stuff if you want to. Yeah.
Wow, Brian and Will are really odd men out here.
Yeah. She ran out of ideas.
You should have named one of your kids Humany. You know?
Yeah, that's a good name.
Why does nobody ever do that? Oh, I need to re-equip.
Well, isn't that what Manny's short for?
You know, maybe so. Maybe that is what it's short for. Hey, what are these things? Those look like a thing.
That's just decorative.
Huh?
That's just decorative, just like tables and shit.
Oh, they look like a thing that would have some sort of use. Damn it.
You could just
this is where I die.
You can reset the room if you need to reset the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal soon.
That 6 apples is a pretty good.
How many apples?
Just use it from the menu. It's three hearts, I think. So.
Fuck.
If you want to.
How do you fight these guys?
Just hit them from the side that their spear is not on.
But. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and eat an apple.
Yeah.
Oops. Didn't want to equip apples.
You can keep it in your inventory slot and use it with the square button if you get into a pinch, but...
I want to live on the edge, Jeremy. I want to be...
Nah, they're coming for you.
I can fight some rats instead. I feel like that'll go better for me.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Still got hit by the rat. Why did that rat have a bomb, Jeremy?
It's a bomb rat.
Where did the rat even get that bomb? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with these guys. So, once they're after you, how do you ever hit one of them ever again?
Oh, they bounce back when you hit them, so you can just swing your sword indefinitely in their direction and you're fine.
Oh, but that doesn't seem to have been the case.
That's how you do it right there.
Well, it's tricky because they run at you. You know what I need to stop doing is mashing the buttons so much.
Mash. You get into a rhythm. That's a better one than the other one, but you don't. I almost never use those stupid things.
Oops, I equipped it.
You use the kin stones more often than you use the Zora gems.
Okay, I need to get a key.
Until you get the gem bag, then you can just pick them all up.
Okay. Well, obviously I have missed some direction that I can go. This one. That makes sense. Okay. That's the key. Nothing else in here.
Repetitive direction is awesome to have. It just sucks that it takes up an inventory slot.
Yeah. The way I would improve this game is I would not... Okay.
These are old NES, he's got like 6 of them, and they're just old like NES bad translation errors.
Nice.
Hey, there you go. You did some damage.
It's got to be just exactly the right angle.
Yeah. If you kind of duck back and upward, you can...
Oh, you know, this would be a good opportunity to strafe.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what
I never
it's for.
strafe, so you might gain an edge on my gameplay skills here, because I don't use the strafe.
Damn it!
That sucks.
I was thinking I should probably pause and heal, shouldn't I?
You can
And
cook
this
those apples.
right here is the point at which I would stop playing this game forever and
Yeah.
never play it again.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's the point where I would stop.
If
If it were me.
If you want me to take over, I will. Just
No.
you say the word, man.
While the stream is going, I'm gonna keep this up. But I'm just saying, in my game playing world, that would be the point at which I stop playing the game and never play again.
Yeah. Because you can't just get good. That's the problem.
Huh?
Because you just can't get good. That's
No, because
you don't give it a chance to get good.
No, because I have like standards for what I'm willing to accept. I have like bullshit standards. You know.
It's really funny that your standards preclude a game that is like hailed by most people as one of the greatest games ever made.
This game is one of the greatest games ever
Not
made.
this particular one. You know what I'm talking about. Link to the Past.
What? I didn't say I wouldn't play Link to the Past.
You said that these. Oh, I thought you were talking about Link to the
No.
Past when you said that the movement and everything.
No,
is
no, no. I
bullshit,
do,
and
I
you-
hate the. I
you
do
die
hate
3
the.
times and
I
then you
do
never
hate
play
the
again.
movement, but the point that I was making
You're
just
talking
now
about
was
roguelikes?
this game. This would be the point at which I stop and never play again
Yeah.
because of the progress loss thing.
Uh-huh.
That's the issue. Of like, you know. I just like this is the same reason that I don't play Sonic the Hedgehog games except for Sonic CD because Okay.
You were doing so much better last run.
Oh, I know. It's completely random.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a roguelike.
No, whether or not I get like a decent encounter on any random
Yeah.
guy is random. So
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a roguelike, so it's like the encounter luck is random.
these longsword guys really piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, it's just look, I don't like games that take all my progress and say, fuck you. Oh, you died, so fuck you.
Yeah.
I prefer games where it's like, you know what? You're alright. You're probably a good guy. Maybe I'll give you another chance by letting you load a save.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if that was the case for this game, the game would take like 45 minutes.
Yeah, but I see that's the thing. If you want to make a long game, make a long game, okay? Don't pad the length by just making me replay it over and over again.
That's the point. That's the entire point.
I get it. That's what I get it, Jeremy. That's why I'm saying this kind of game is not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I like games that have specific beginning and end, man.
Yeah. What I like about this game specifically is that, you know, you can find just a game-breaking item in the first chest you open. And that changes the entire run compared to the next run where you might, you know, struggle for a while and then find something great in the fourth floor or whatever.
Right. I loathe randomness.
Yeah.
It's one of my least favorite things.
I like it. I like randomizers.
The pain of knowing that cool item that I had that showed me the map is gone now and I'll never get it again.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Neat. That's kind of a cool thing.
What's cool about that is it makes every enemy for the rest of the entire game frozen.
Oh, is that so? Man, that would really change the game now, wouldn't it? Can I sit here?
Yeah, hang on just a second.
Alright.
You continue. Hello? Hey.
Got me some rupees. Okay, look, I don't hate this game. I just hate it a little bit. Alright, did we see everything there is to see around here? Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm thinking I saw everything there is to see. Banana.
Sorry about that. How's it going? Looks like you made some progress.
Would you believe that I died again?
No way. I thought you were just still goofing around.
I got to the third level again.
Yeah?
Yep, and then died there again to the long spear guys.
I just kneecapped myself on the flight stick over there.
Well, you shouldn't do that.
Ah.
That's not wise, Jeremy.
You know the old ball trailer hitch, knee to the trailer hitch feeling? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Why are there so many nerves in your kneecap?
So that whenever you hit it, it hurts real bad.
Damn it.
Sorry, bro.
It blew up.
Is 6 the most bombs you can hold?
No, 8.
Why did it pick that bomb up instead of just collecting it into my inventory?
Because if you walk up to one and hit the pickup button, it'll pick it up before it collect it. Maybe a good time to use the apple.
That was the plan. Listen, I know how to play this game. Look, I'm getting good, okay?
Yeah. If you got to 3 again, then, you're making progress.
Yeah.
You're making progress.
Sometimes
progress.
I can't go through the door, though. Sometimes the doors are kind of hard to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, is it milk?
Look,
nice.
you made progress. Okay? The progress in this game is that you got farther than last time. So this time you'll get a little farther
It's
than
just
that
like
time.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Ah, that's a fun game.
Yeah.
Man, I love Sonic.
Okay, fine. Shit. You got me there.
I mean, you do make progress in Sonic if you don't throw the controller down and stop playing because you died,
Yeah.
3 levels in. Or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you just haven't given Sonic the old college try.
No, I've played plenty of Sonic. I hate it.
Just reset that.
How about you just leave? You can just leave.
No, I want to kill the guys with my sword.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm really gonna do it this time. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. The fact this is what the problem is for me. The fact that you can move diagonally, but you can't face diagonally.
Oh.
It does not.
That's just Zelda. That's the way it
I know,
works, yeah.
but it does not compute in my brain because I will be like, oh, there's a guy down there. I need to, go down and hit him. And then I'll diagonally move down, but I'm still swinging my sword out this way, so I don't ever make contact.
Yeah.
And I have to consciously be like, no, I need to press down so that I'm facing down now.
Right.
It's the fact that you get locked into whatever strafe it just decides to give you on the diagonal, which may not face you the way you need to be facing.
Right. I can see that being frustrating. I'm used to it because I've been playing it all my life, but I can see how that can be frustrating. Yeah.
That is, I think, the fundamental issue of why the controls feel so clunky to me.
Right.
It feels super clunky playing these games. Mm-hmm. And I feel the same way about Secret of Mana, which I think has the same thing going on.
I think it does.
If the game, ironically, shut up. Ironically, if the game didn't allow you to move diagonally, it would probably be easier for me to play it.
Yeah.
The fact that you can move diagonally, but you can't face diagonally, really screws with me.
You
if it was four-way
like
movement only,
yeah,
it would be a lot easier for me to handle.
Right. Well, focus really hard on never pressing a diagonal.
You know, it's almost impossible for me not to press a diagonal. You know that that's a common problem for me when playing Castlevania,
right.
is that I hit a diagonal instead of directly left or right, and I end up throwing a special item.
Right.
Constant problem in Castlevania.
Yep. There you go. That's the way to do it right there.
I'm gonna do a lot of this little. Get up there, Link.
Then why don't you move diagonally, bro? Nah, it doesn't work for me. I gotta do it this way.
Whoops.
Nice.
That was an accident. Yeah, gotta get that spastic movement going on.
Yeah.
You just go in circles all the time. They'll never catch me.
Well, since you've adopted the strategy, you're doing better, so...
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's...
Do I have a key?
Yeah.
I do have a key. Did I go everywhere? No, I didn't. Nice. Banana. Oh man, I'm getting so many orbs.
You got 5 of those. I would drop the ice, or use the ice orb soon to free up inventory space and keep the 5.
You know what? I'll equip it just to be ready.
So you got to drop it first with the circle, and then drop it first with square, and then pick it up and throw it with circle. Yeah.
Oh no, it just automatically
it just picks it up. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for these guys to get nice and close. Come on, guys.
Ah.
Well, it's fine.
You got 2.
I got 2 of them.
Out of 5. You know what they say, the closest distance between 2 points is going right and then going down.
Yep.
Or just making circles all the way down.
Did I find everything in here?
Probably.
I think I did. YOLO. I should be allowed to go back. Why does the game not let me go back once you go down the stairs?
I don't know. That would be a huge pain in the ass, though. Alright, bomb bag makes bombs not take up a spot in your inventory and gives you a higher max bombs.
Should I do it? Bombs are taking up a space in my inventory right now.
Yeah, and also the lamp. I mean, it's your call. I
got enough money.
The lamp makes your lamp brighter when you're in dark rooms.
You know, I don't care about that.
Really? Doesn't bother you? I do care about that. I like it brighter.
Nah, I'll deal with some darkness, not take up an extra inventory slot. Yeah. I'm sure
that's
really
true.
Cool.
It does take up a slot, so.
I'm sure there's some really cool thing I'm gonna need later whenever I die here in a few minutes and have to start over. So.
I mean, you very well could find the inventory bag on this floor. It happens.
Suppose I could. Hey.
The bomb bag already freed up 1 slot.
Hell yeah. Is there ever a sword upgrade that gives you more reach?
Uh-huh.
Hitbox more reach? Oh
Yeah,
man, that
actually-
would help so much.
It's just a progressive upgrade. So each time you find a sword upgrade, it does something else to your sword.
Gotcha. The only sword upgrades I've found that I know of is just +1
Yeah.
like attack or whatever.
Right. It's progressive, so you're never gonna find the best sword in the first.
Ba-na-na-na.
You're gonna find the next sword.
Ah, cool. So it tells me where doorways are.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, that pendant you had earlier that had the map and the compass. It showed you door.
Bow.
That I would go with the suit and then throw away the arrows to free up another slot.
Okay.
That's what I would do, but I'm not playing, so bow is really good too. But that's 2 inventory slots.
Yeah, the tunic is gonna net me what?
+1 defense.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and take that. I need all the defense I can get.
I would say defense is more valuable to you than more offense.
And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just
Yeah.
drop these arrows. I don't need them. You know what? Do I need this
drop
sword?
that gem. Yeah, you can drop the sword.
I'm not gonna drop the gem. Not yet. I'll drop it later.
You have to have 2 to do anything, and pink's the worst color. But
Yeah, but I don't. Well, what if I find another one right now? It could be in this
True.
jar. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna hold on to it for now until I need to clear a spot
Yeah,
for
sure.
something. Get the fuck out of here, arrows. All right. Anyways, this time I think I'm gonna make it to the 3rd level.
yeah, you're pretty. You're. Oh man.
Banana.
You're super kitted out now. You got a sword and a suit of armor.
Oh, that means there is a door I haven't gone through up here. Ah, good on you, compass.
Here comes the curse. I can just feel it. You got a curse coming. Nope. Go ahead and use that, because you don't have anything that actually uses magic right now.
Okay, sick. Alright, well. And then up here was the entrance to the level, so that's all the doors. I've been to every room. Sweet.
You're in pretty good shape right now for where you are.
Oh man, look at the power on that sword
Yeah.
now. This is amazing. The guys are like rats to me now.
These guys are harder, but
Who cares? I can do that all day.
yeah.
Ah, fuck you, rat.
Lighting torches can sometimes open doors and make chests appear, so there was another one over there.
Where do I go? What do I do? I don't understand, Jeremy. Why do I have you here telling me what to do whenever I could have Mega Man?
Right, yeah. Oh man, am I being that for you right now? I'll just shut up.
No, you're not. I'm just goofing. I wonder if there's a pot run where you just throw pots at guys, and that's the only attack.
That's your
for
only
me,
attack. Yeah.
That pot fucked that guy up, man. Damn.
He exploded into coins.
Yeah. Aw, damn it. I wish I hadn't used up all my pots. Can you carry pots from one room to another?
Yeah, you can.
Sick. I'm gonna do the pot strats.
You just kicked my boyfriend so hard he exploded into quarters, right?
Jeremy, I had an opportunity to buy an ice rod. Should I have done that?
It's good. It's a one-hit kill on everything.
Oh, wait. That was a previous death.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All the rods are a one-hit kill.
Okay.
So they're great, but they only have 16 shots, and you have to find one of these randomly to recharge them.
Gotcha. Wait, can that charge any rod?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like you have to specifically find
No.
the ice rod.
No, that would be awful. No, it's just a rod charger. Dude, the skill.
Oh, I know. Look, I'm getting.
You didn't get
I'm
hit
getting
5 times.
I'm getting a no damage run going here. If you just give me a second, I'll have a no damage run going. Now I've already taken damage, so that does hurt my chances of a no damage run a
Right.
little bit, but I think I can work it out.
You know, low key, or I guess high key, worst enemies in the game are these snakes and bats and rats and shit.
I should have
They
thrown
move-
pots at them. Damn it.
Yeah, they move so sporadically.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's hard to predict
It's
where
hard
they're going to end up
It's
being.
hard not to take damage.
Shut up, hearts. I don't need you yet. I don't need health yet.
You still got your apples? You're good?
I do. I have
Yeah,
5
sweet.
apples
Oh,
left.
and 3 doctored soda. Some kind of soda.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Gator Gush.
Oh, I love Gator Gush. It's my favorite. Alright.
Okay, so you know how in some menus you can like hit a button to back out when you're not on like the cancel icon?
Yeah.
You know, like in games. Don't do that when you're at a shop because it auto buys the item you're looking at.
Oh, really?
Yes. So if you're just like, I wonder what this useless piece of shit does, and then you hit back what
Aw,
you think is
dude.
back, it buys the item.
Pot strat is like
Oh yeah,
the
pot
strat, man.
that's like early Zelda. That's early Link to the Past strats. Like early on in the game, you don't want to get close to enemies. You just throw pots at
Why
them.
don't I have the other half of that kinstone already? That's
You
unfortunate.
may have dropped it at a shop early.
No, I didn't. I didn't drop
No?
any stones. I only dropped the bow and arrow.
Ah,
Well, just
I
the
guess you
arrow.
didn't have
Hey,
one,
what
then.
was this guy?
it's a full heal.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Yeah, it was clearly a guy.
Yeah, fairy guy. Listen, I don't judge. Okay?
Don't misgender that fairy. I watched an interview with.
So those guys take 4 hits when my current level of power.
Watched an interview with Jillian Michaels interviewing Anna Kasparian today
Oh, yeah?
about her just
Why I left the left.
just her
Damn
utter
it.
frustration, just utter dejected frustration.
What the fuck is going on, Jeremy?
It's funneling you.
Why, though? I've already been here.
You've got 2 keys. Find
Just
a
let
key
me-
door and go through the key
Just let me
doors.
go where I want to go. Damn it. Alright, I can
yeah.
go through the jail, right? I can go
Yeah.
through there.
Yep.
Nice.
And then there's another key door in here, probably. Yeah. Man, you're so freaking lucky with the curses, man.
Aw, dude, what do I gotta buy here?
You gotta get both, man. Oh shit! You
I don't
enough
have
of the-
much money kicking around.
You need the sword and the tunic.
Well,
right?
what if
So-
inside that chest there's a bunch of rupees?
Yeah, you could take the gamble. Or it could be a single, or it could be a curse that doesn't let you buy shop items.
Okay, what would be the top priority?
I would get both. So go
In your
find
estimation.
4 more rupees, and you got
Wait,
both.
for key doors. For key doors, can you go through them and come back?
As
right?
long as it's not a staircase. The staircase
Well, it's
takes
not
you
a
to the
staircase,
next.
it's a key door.
Right, but sometimes a key door can unlock a staircase.
Wait, does my compass not work in here anymore?
Oh no, it's just for 1 floor.
Aw, that's too bad. Wonder if there's any blow up blocks that haven't blown up around here.
I would just go through the key door. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find some rupees like right immediately as you go through the.
Okay, what should I buy
Wait,
first?
you haven't been in that door yet. You haven't been in that door yet.
Uh-huh.
Ah, it's a Zora pond.
Here, I'll throw in
you only have 1 though.
a
You have to
fire
have 2.
orb.
Yeah, there you go.
No refunds. Okay, so can't do anything with this. So which one would you buy first in
I
the
would
event that
buy
I just
Never Make It Back.
can't find any rupees anywhere?
Man, it's a tough call. Like, if you'd be more confident having more defense, that would always be nice.
But I'm digging the more attack because more attack means less slashes, which means less exposure to damage.
Right.
So I honestly, you might say that the best defense is a good offense in this situation.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna buy the treasure chest.
No, no, dude. Every time I buy a treasure, like sometimes you make a good deal, but almost every time you buy it, it's either a curse or like less rupees than you paid for it.
No, it's listen, I can win.
It could be the level 2 inventory bag. It could be anything. You know what? Go find 34 more rupees and buy both.
Wow, only 2 hits on these guys now.
Yep.
This sword upgrade was a great idea, Jeremy.
Yeah. Now you're pretty stacked for this part of the game. What'd you get? So you can go get the
suit now.
And then if you get another 20-some rupees, you can Gamba. Yeah, you just need 23 more rupees, and then you can take the gamble. What if it's the level 4 sword?
It could be. You don't know. He's got a lot of lines.
Yeah, you have dysentery.
Excuse me, ma'am. Oh.
She's dead.
That seems obvious, really, whenever you think about it.
Yeah, but this priest with his
Damn, I just got 10 rupees.
This priest with his brains sprayed all over the table. It doesn't say anything about him. This is some compelling sword fighting here.
Great, I had another inventory slot taken up just now.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, let me go see what this guy's all
It
about.
doesn't say anything.
What about this sword here? You think that sword did that?
Yeah, probably.
On its own? The sword just hopped up and...
You know, it's funny, people have commented on this game that Zelda didn't need all the blood and gore. Like, dude, are you serious? Like, are you
Where's my
Are
rupees?
you 5? Like, are you 3? It's pixelated blood.
Give me my rupees, bitch. Damn it.
Hey, that extra defense really helps you. I think you only lost 1 heart in that whole ordeal. See, you'd already be dead.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think you should crush a gator gush or that one can that's not a multiple cans. That would be the best one. That's what he does in the original game.
You got any rupees around here?
You only need 8 more. That's the freezy thing.
Oh, when you freeze, do you not get anything out of the guys?
You can. The drop rate sucks. So. Oh, that's not going to be one.
But it has a crack.
Yeah, a lot of the cracks are red herrings. It's usually going to be in the center of a wall, and it has to be up against a wall that doesn't have a room next to it on the map.
Gotcha. Oh, damn it.
Maybe if you strafe ran backwards from those guys. What do you think about that? Like, strafe run backwards, and then you're in position to hit them as they're coming towards you.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, these guys suck.
Can you get multiple hits in on them?
Yeah, you can, but the best strategy is just to break the wrist and walk away.
Right. Makes sense. Can I get some fucking rupees around here, please? Anybody get any rupees? I just
Hey.
need a few rupees.
That guy has a letter for you.
I'll get it here in a second.
It is a curse. I don't know. It might not be.
I believe in myself, Jeremy.
I feel like you're due up for a curse. You haven't had one the whole.
Yes,
whole
but
time.
here's the thing about randomness.
You
is
could
that it's
never
random.
get a curse.
I might not ever get a curse. Here we go.
That's
Some
yeah,
arrows.
sweet.
That's basically a curse.
That could be a bomb wall, but no. No, it couldn't, because it's. Look at the map. The green dots where you are. Yeah.
Well,
if there's a room
whoever said
next
that
to
the
it.
map needs to follow physics at all? No.
I mean, you can say no. If you make it to floor 6, it's worth it. But
I'm leaving.
yeah, I'd drop a gem for it.
I'm gonna drop
The
these arrows.
Yeah.
I'm not using those arrows. Damn it, game! Why you gotta? I know where I'll put those.
Oh yeah, your new sword breaks pots.
Nice. I still don't have enough rupees, Jeremy.
You got one room left. and
I need
there's no
2
in it.
rupees.
Yeah, I think you're kind of out of luck.
I need 2, Jeremy. 2 rupees. Can I not
Hey,
sell
hang on.
something?
Go up to that top crack up there. You
Oh,
never
that
know.
might be that could be. Oh, I bet that's
That could be a rupee room.
Aw, fuck yeah.
Hey, it is
Give
a
me
rupee
them
room.
rupees. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, that's perfect, Jeremy. I'm gonna go get me that
go get you that
treasure
curse.
chest.
That
Look.
definite curse.
No, look, I'm feeling good about my randomness right now.
There's a very good chance that that dark room you just ran through with all those blocks in it has a bombable wall in it also.
Oh yeah?
If you look at the map, see that black square in the middle
That
of all those
is,
rooms?
there is a black square in there. I'll take a look at it on the way back through. After I collect my curse.
Your curse that says, bombs don't work anymore.
An oddly specific curse. Okay, where was that place?
It
it
was
up here
It was a
somewhere?
ways back.
I think it was through here.
and if
Yeah, it was here. Alright.
Also, if you don't feel like you have enough heal, I think you have a lot of healing, but that milk would be good to have for $30. But
Well, once I'm rich from
from
my chest.
that's worthless, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Cool.
How much heal? You got 5 apples, 3 cans of stuff. I think you're good on healing, honestly.
Damn
You don't need the
game.
magic at all. You don't have anything that even uses magic right now.
Well, I might later.
But your magic meter's full. Though.
Okay. Alright. Well, but it's such a waste. Damn it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that, Jeremy.
Well, that's always the way it happens.
God,
when
what
you
a
gamble.
waste. The house always wins, eh?
Yeah. But you still have this potential room over here that you could. That could be.
You know what? It was here's the thing. I knew it was going to cost me 30 rupees.
Uh-huh.
I went in with my 30 rupees. I played the game of gambling, and I walked out with my no rupees.
Right.
Then look, I budgeted for 30 rupees, okay? I worked hard to get those 30. I'm
That's
not
right.
going to the ATM
Uh-huh.
to get more rupees,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I'm not putting some credit card, some rupees on
Yeah,
credit,
that
okay?
was the room. That it probably is. So, no, maybe not.
I don't know. I mean,
There's no way that's
walls
not a
and-
secret room. There's no way that's not a secret room.
Walls in Zelda are if they're bombable, they have a crack, right? For sure,
there are
right?
some times that this game has bombable walls that are not. They don't have cracks. It's always for a secret though. It's never for like progression. Check this side of the wall. Yeah. No,
I mean,
I don't know, man. I wouldn't waste 5 bombs trying to.
I'm not going to. I wouldn't either.
But you know that's got to be a secret room, right? Like, why would they design the map this way?
Right.
I mean, why would nobody designed the map? It was random, but still.
Well, yes,
Why would
but
the
there's
map
there's a
arrange
rule
itself this way?
set
Yeah.
for the map that probably wouldn't make it
Yeah.
that way. You wouldn't think, but
Alright.
who knows? Maybe there's some other.
You probably should equip your apples in your hand.
But what if I need the bombs though?
I mean, you probably won't. And hit them as they're coming toward you is the best strat. Mega Man, Mega Man. Sorry. I feel like the attack and defense stats you have are gonna really help you out here.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. You're killing these guys fast. Okay, so the last one, I'll just let you figure it out, sorry. You got it. Nice. Sorry, I have a tendency to like try to over-explain and not let you figure it out on your own.
Oh, no worries. All right. Hey, I got through level 3.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We're at a save point and it's 9 o'clock. Do you want to come back to this later, or are you done with this game?
I'll play it again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then this is your run. We'll pick up next.
So how does saves work here? You can pick up at this save once, and then when you die, it
Right.
resets you all the way back to the beginning.
Yep. This is
Okay.
a save and quit. This is just a take a break place.
Cool.
So
All right. Well. Nice. Yeah, we'll play it again.
yeah. Are you warming up a little bit too, or do you still hate it?
I'm getting better at it, so it
Yeah?
doesn't piss me off as much as it did. But I will tell you this. When I die again and I have to start at the beginning, that might be the breaking point for me.
Well, imagine getting all the way to the final boss and then starting over, because I've done that plenty of times.
Oh, I can imagine, and that's why this would never be a game I'd play on my
So
own.
I'm gonna give you a spoiler because you don't care enough about this game to ever put any time into it. The final boss is bullshit.
Yeah.
Total, complete,
Why did
like,
Justin make it that
and
way?
antithesis of everything that this game is about. Bullshit.
Uh-huh.
You get to the end of the final boss. It's like this big shock factor or whatever, and it was viral for all the streamers that played it, and that was fun to watch their reactions. But you build this massive inventory of all these super useful items and high attack and defense, and like you're like a tank, cannon tank going into the final boss, and he takes all your items. And then the final boss is just, you have, like, one of his phases, he drops bombs and you have to throw his bombs back at him. So it is bullshit.
That is the worst kind of boss, the kind that doesn't allow you to use all the things that you gained,
Right.
all the skills that you gained, all that sort of stuff.
So it is, so I see it in two different ways. One, it's a cool challenge that's the same every time. There's no randomness to it. There's no, like, your stats don't matter at that point. It's just
Right.
a skill challenge. So from that standpoint, I see it like every time I get there, I have just as good of a chance to beat him as the last time I got there.
Right.
But, and I haven't beat him yet. I've fucked it up every time. But it also would be really cool if you could have dynamic different types of battles based on what you arrived at his, like,
Right.
what the item loadout that you arrived at the final boss with
Yeah.
would be. So from that standpoint, it's largely negative. The feedback is largely negative. Like, why did you do this to us? But, you know, it's a free game that this guy spent 4 years making, so you also can't really blame him too much.
I've got a question for you. If somebody were to, let's say, load up a save, right, and go, oh shit, I just realized I don't have time to do this. Can you go back to the bonfire and quit out again from the same save that you just loaded?
I don't know.
If you load in, you go, oh fuck, I forgot I have to go to work. Never mind.
If you save and quit, and then you like, what was I doing? And then you load back in, and you're like, oh, that's why I saved and quit.
You're like, I'm getting ready to go to work, but you know, I got a few minutes, and maybe I'll pop in here and play some more of my game. And then
wait
you
a
go,
minute,
wait a second.
Get ready to go.
And then you immediately load up, and you go, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. This isn't the kind of game you can just play for a little while.
Right.
Shit, I have to go to work now.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, this game should have save states.
Well, you know, if it was a ROM hack, it probably would.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I wonder why build a complete... I guess you just can't hack the ROM in a way to make it...
You can.
Roguelike.
You could, yeah.
I mean, you make randomizers, so...
You could make a procedural generation system for Super Nintendo.
I wonder why not just make a ROM hack then.
It's way harder.
Oh, okay.
Game Maker is super easy to use. ROM hacking is a massive pain in the ass.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like,
I think there's pretty good tools now, but 4 years ago,
have been around forever.
No, they don't work that way. Randomizers, you just go in and find the code that determines what the location is for each item, and then you change it.
Oh.
To do something as comprehensively...
And the seed generation is a different algorithm or whatever, like that.
Yeah, no, it's a separate program that you run separately to generate a ROM that is pre-hacked for you. Okay. But all that seed generation really does is it just takes the values in memory where these different things are. That's all they have to do, is they have to locate where in the ROM the value for this item is, and they just move it somewhere else.
Right.
With this, you have to build a new game. Yeah. You couldn't take the Legend of Zelda ROM and hack it to do this. You would need to basically get whatever... I don't know what the state is right now. I know that they have some sort of an SDK that you can use to develop games for the Super Nintendo, but you're basically building a game from scratch. Yeah. So you got to design an engine. You got to. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have to do anything. Like the sprites would be easy because you could just rip those from the Zelda game, right?
Right.
Which is what he did here, I assume. But it would still be a ton of work because you have to build the engine.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a lot easier to do something like this in Game Maker. So it's cool. But it would be kind of neat to have...
Save states.
Well, it does defeat the entire purpose.
It does. It does defeat the entire purpose.
All right. Well, we'll catch you next week. Later, guys.
Later. Maybe if you had like a thing that...